Hey Rich Nation, AJ Rich here, and welcome back to another JoJo's Bizarre Adventure, Stardust Crusaders. Today we're going to be watching episode 3. Last time we got introduced to Jotaro and Stans. Stans were kind of explained a little bit, which is a very new concept. It's very interesting because we're so used to like Hamon in the first two parts, and I was trying to like kind of compare them, but from what you guys said in the comments, they're not like necessarily, you guys can kind of specify if you'd like, but I'm guessing they're not like part of the same thing necessarily. But the way Joseph explained it, it seemed like they were kind of using the same energy, like the same thing that Jonathan harnessed and Joseph harnessed. It felt like it was at least coming from the same thing. And I mean, even Joseph has a stand himself, even though it's a very strange one. that had to make me, that cracked me up so hard. But also just the ridiculousness of other people having stands as well, and evil kind of, evil stands, as we say. Seeing like another person getting like the school nurse getting possessed. We saw that from Suzy Q in part 2, getting kind of the same type of possession, but not stabbing somebody with a pen in the eye. That was, man, these episodes never cease to surprise me, and that was just horrifying. Also, I do want to say I'm going to be, not for the next couple episodes, but I'm going to be trying to get the uncensored version. I might have to get Hulu or something. I don't have that currently. But I'll try to get the uncensored version of this. So I do apologize. The next few episodes it'll be just the Crunchyroll version, but I will attempt to. I saw your guys' comments, so I really do appreciate that. I will make sure that I get on that ASAP. But we're gonna go ahead and start here. But if you haven't subscribed yet, I'd really appreciate it if you subscribed. Smash that like button, hit the notification bell. If you want more of these, you guys have been so good with that lately with Jojo. You guys kind of made your voices heard, that you wanted more of these, because the more views, the more likes are very essential. It's more of me being able to see that you guys want this show, because I do other shows. So make sure you guys comment. So you see something funny, you see something you want to mention, comment in the comments. That's big too. Yeah, but I appreciate that, and you guys are being heard. That's why this is gone back to 2 days a week. So I do appreciate that. Also, check out my Patreon, patreon.com/AJRich123 for early releases and full reactions of this show and all my other shows. It really helps. It makes it so I can like go, so I can do a lot more of these. I do work on the side as well, so it's really big. And Patreon really does help me get more content out. So yeah, if you guys want to support me and get some stuff out of it, check that out at patreon.com/AJRich123. And let's go ahead and start. I like how it says it has to be story of fiction. This is definitely fiction. Oh yeah, the eggs. Mind control. Oh, that's why he was acting that way. Maybe he's not necessarily like that. So maybe their highest feelings. Yeah, so they're bringing out charismatic, influencing their feelings and taking advantage of it. It's always in Egypt. Of course he did. Met Dio, huh? I believe he could be a fortune teller, yes. That stance. God, Dio gives me freaking chills. Yep. As entrancing as ever. What the fuck? Don't let that... Don't let it get to you. I mean, that presence, of course, is Dio. So those plant sucking things, they suck you into submission. Out fucking standing. His stand has maybe an ability to do that? Oh shit, it's going inside just like Dio does with his fingers. He's pretty, like, confident. Those jokes write themselves. I can't even say. Oh, God. Joseph using overdrives that freaking... Someone's still using Hamon. This is gonna make him loyal to him. It has to. I thought more he was just straight up like evil. I mean, obviously he was working for Dio, but I didn't actually. This came out of right field. I guess each JoJo needs some type of companion or friend or something. Maybe his very own Speedwagon. We need somebody. Oh man, Joseph's still cracking me up. I love their back and forth and her, like, I don't know, son mother complex. Oh, okay, maybe he's not gonna say it then. God, he's so freaking big. Hopefully she didn't get, like, captured or something, or maybe she just went to the shops. Yeah, but this is JoJo. It's probably capture or something bad, I'm sure. I mean, look, we see it menacing. No, she's not dead, is she? No. She's probably controlled, like... Oh! Wait, so she has a stand as well? I mean, it makes sense. She's part of the family, so she might have some of that type of energy that, like, that all the other Joestars have. Oh yeah, she can be affected by Dio too. She doesn't have fighting instincts. That's the problem. You can't she can't team up with her stand because she probably can't control it. Yeah. Shit. What the fuck? What the fuck is he doing? Oh, is he just that sad, or is straightforward? God damn, Jotaro. But how do you kill Dio? We've already tried to do that. How do you kill Dio? What he always did, even in the beginning. Hide in the darkness. Yup. I mean, it's his mom. Of course he's gonna find... Oh shit! His stand is pretty OP. This stand has artistic talent? What the fuck? Oh, wait a sec. That is... Goal of the show. Find Dio. Kill Dio. Just like part 1. Is he friend or foe, though? That's going to be the question. Even though he did look... I mean, they saved him and everything, but he was controlled by Dio at one point. So if you can't control a stand. Oh shit. Ass. What the? Oh, so we're going on the day thing, like before. The time limit. Kind of like Joseph's poison. Yeah. What? They're so, like... He's such a sucker for his daughter. What the fuck? Okay, that's the creepy angle right there. Creepy territory. He tries to be nice to her. He cares. Seems like that keeps happening. Oh god, Nile flu? Deadly bug? So he, yeah. That's when he met DIO too. Interesting. Okay, maybe more leaning towards good side. Good. In depth. They're gonna need their combined strength for sure. She definitely seems the nicest. Kind of has that nice feeling that Jonathan had. Speedwagon Foundation still exists? Or does Joseph like run it? The tarot cards? Interesting. Star Platinum. Okay, so it stands named Star Platinum. This is gonna be hard to remember all those stand names, but bad fucking ass. Yes. Oh man. We got an after credit scene. Let's do it. We don't get those very often in Jojo. Oh sh. What, he can do the same thing? How many stand users are there? There's always bugs and craziness with this show, but first thing I was thinking at that end of that end credit scene is how many stand users will there be? Like, I guess there was a multitude in the first two parts. There was a multitude of Hamon users. Some people were compatible with it, but maybe necessarily couldn't use it. Some people could try to do it, like Speedwagon, but didn't have the power to be able to do that. So with stand users, as we've saw in that last episode, Jotaro's mom got a stand but couldn't control it. She's really nice, obviously didn't train like Joseph or Jotaro or any other stand user, so it's like kind of abusing that, and Dio's abusing that. So I hope she doesn't get killed off, because I really like I think they found like a really good like back and forth chemistry. I think whenever she's like talking with Joseph or Jotaro, it's just funny. I don't know. I like that back and forth. It's really kind of sweet, creepy, nice, all kind of combined into one little package there. But yeah, now we know that so that can mean that there could be not just like these big bulky fighters that could have stands. There could be anybody that has the power or have ran into Dio, I guess, could technically get it. And since she was a Joestar, you know, she's part of that family. That's why she had the potential. But I'm guessing there's other people that could have potential necessarily. Now, as we saw, I was thinking about this during the episode. As we've seen from part 1 and part 2, there's been continuations of families, right? So we had like the Zeppeli family, obviously, and you know, Caesar died young. So is there any way of having a continuation of you know, of the Zeppeli family? That's gonna be interesting. Now, we don't know what he did. We knew he was very, when I was thinking about it, I was like, I know he's very like, you know, he's always like being able to get a lot of women and stuff like that, or maybe there was like a family member or a mom or dad. But if that doesn't continue, that means just maybe new characters in Joestars. And then they mentioned the Speedwagon Foundation. Is there Speedwagon never married? He was endlessly, I don't know, and either endlessly in love with Jonathan because he died single, or he just never got with anybody. But who knows? He did die single, but maybe there's a successor. I don't know. That was another thing. Who takes over? I thought maybe like Joseph might have a connection with that, maybe taking over the Speedwagon, or somebody did. But that's an interesting thing. I actually was not expecting the continuation of that, or at least mentioned. So that's cool. I mean, yeah, we'll have to see on that one as well. But I just kind of expect that, since the continuation from part 1 and part 2, we do get Joseph from part 2 to part 3. But family wise, I guess we'll just have to see down the road here. I also like seeing that, you know, the transfer student, I like how the bad guys can kind of turn good sometimes, and he wasn't necessarily a bad guy. He was being controlled by Dio, and we might run into a few of those type of people that now that Dio can just kind of control people. It was different in part 1 where he was like turning these people into mindless vampires. They may be necessarily kind of mindless, but these ones can actually talk, and you can actually fix them, which I don't remember them being able to be fixed once they were like done for and controlled by Dio in the first part. So I like that there's a way to save them, as we saw in the beginning there. But anyway, guys, great episode. Can't wait to watch the next one here. If you're new to the channel, please subscribe, smash that like button. Go follow me on Twitter at AJRich123. I'd appreciate that, as well as check out my Patreon at patreon.com/AJRich123 for full reactions, early releases, a bunch of cool stuff. It helps support the channel, helps me get more content out and have the time to do it. So I'd really appreciate that. And seriously, guys, thank you for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye-bye.